So we're back to discuss The Founder, and if you saw our review, we both liked the movie a lot. To just quickly touch on it, what I was talking about with the ending, I thought that it was cool that they show him sort of questioning himself a little bit there when he's practicing the speech. I thought it was a nice little touch that they don't reveal that he ended up with the franchisee's wife. He didn't end up with Patrick Wilson's wife. They show that. They don't reveal that until the very end. She just like walks in and walks back out.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be a little bit of a grander, like, I don't know, him making a huge speech or him opening a McDonald's, in some foreign country or something like that. Something bigger. But what they did do that I think made it more interesting was that's when they started showing real footage of the real Ray Kroc, and they gave you the epilogue for all the characters and, how his secretary and bookkeeper, what she ended up doing and what the guy that figured out the real estate scheme ended up doing and all that kind of stuff. So those are cool touches to put on the end of a true story like that.
It sounds horrible. You mentioned him opening up a restaurant in like a foreign country, which would have been excellent.
I mean, just something a little bit bigger than he's standing by himself getting ready to give a speech in front of Ronald Reagan.
It did show him opening up a franchise right across the street from the original one, just out of pure pettiness.
Right.
And I thought that fit the character. Well, a character.
But it also is true.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so weird to talk about this because
happened.
It's so harsh and brutal that you're like, well, there's no way that that's true. But it happened.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, because so the protagonist of the movie is Ray Kroc, who, I mean, most people that hear this story or, even people that watch this movie will come away from it thinking, Ray Kroc is the villain in all of this. And in truth, like, looking at it from his perspective as someone who's super desperate, he finds this idea and he tries to get it going. And you think about how frustrating it must have been to have those two guys as your partners constantly telling you no to everything you do. Like, he didn't have to shaft him as bad as he did, but it's not surprising that he found a way to just shaft them. And that they continued to focus on their one location. Like, that ends up being what ruins them because he's out there figuring all this stuff out. He's completely free to figure everything out, what to do, and they're stuck just running the best restaurant that they can, like they had been all the other times, and just being very being overly conservative, I guess, with the idea of franchising and trying new things. And
I get the frustration, but there are so many scenes in the movie that just convey this character as pettiness.
Yeah.
That you know from the story that he wins and he has a huge empire, but my God, you do not want him to win throughout this movie. You're like, oh, wish you'd just fall on your face. And they do such a good job of framing it that he is so charismatic that he brings you back, and then he'll do something terrible.
Well, and like him divorcing his wife, which, we don't know the specifics for real of like what their marriage was like and why he divorced her and all of that. But it makes sense from the character's perspective because the Laura Dern character, his wife for, 99% of the movie, she knows him as the fraud. She knows him as the guy that's trying to sell, the Murphy bed for your kitchen or whatever it was. And once he's reinvented himself as a success, he doesn't ever want to be reminded of that anymore. And so he's just like, I'm going to get a divorce and, You're not getting any part of McDonald's.
Yeah. God, he was so cutthroat. It was vicious. I can't remember. Was there much music in that movie?
Yeah. They used a bit.
I can't think of like one song outside of the one they play on the piano. Like it was almost like there was no music to me. But
Yeah, I mean, they used it a couple of times, like in montages and stuff like that, and they did Spirit in the Sky at the end. And
such a good movie.
yeah,
Go watch it.
it was very good. So yeah, that's The Founder. If you like when we do these, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.